Okay, I'm going to talk about something a little near and dear to my heart that I that I was a part of 10 years ago. The Art Warrior Project, Art Warrior podcast that I did with three friends from Bethlehem, all artists, all creatives, started by Andrew Kish, the fantastic watercolor artist. I could barely speak. I'm so excited. We did some episodes in his studio. He filmed it. He set everything up, did the audio, and got us in there to just talk to different people that we knew or that were, I guess, important to us. It was in the style of the Joe Rogan podcast, which we were all fans of, and I'm sad that we didn't keep up with it. I think we could have had something special going on, but we all kind of went our own ways. We weren't seeing the traction, that we were too eager to get that big push at the beginning and didn't stick with it. We even had a Facebook page. There's some information about that, Andrew's number maybe, some pictures, some of his artwork on there, some upcoming shows that were in the Bethlehem, PA area. But yeah, I'm sad that we didn't keep it up. So what I have here is some footage I recorded from my iPhone from one of the episodes that's not on the YouTube page. This may have been one of the audio-only episodes. I don't remember who this guest was. I don't particularly remember liking him. I don't know who he is. Probably a nice guy. Anyway, here's some of the footage from that episode. Bye.
We're live and direct and planet Earth. And today,
don't laugh.
Whose Periscope is that?
Don't laugh. You think that we're the only ones in a galaxy?
No.
God made only us.
According to the Apollo astronaut, as they said earlier in the week, that aliens were like stopping nuclear war.
Yeah,
it's a big deal. Anyway, we're not the only one. We're not the only ones in the galaxy or in the existence.
I saw this image, and it showed what the observable galaxy or universe is. Right? Have you guys seen this? A picture. It shows where we are and what we can see, and then it shows it's like the side of a fucking building is all the rest. So it's like we're a pin dot, and we can see like a quarter, and then the side of a building is all the rest of the universe. So it really makes you go.
Well, but anyway, that was out. Yeah, that article came out this week about how the.
That's been out for a while. He's been saying that guy's been saying it
really?
for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just hit a major news outlet or something. I don't know. Today we are joined with a friend of mine. We've known each other for some years now. We worked together back in the day at a sales company, marketing.
2000.
A few years ago. Chris Ford, what's up, man?
How's it going?
And so you. You're kind of a man who wears many hats. You got all kinds of things, all kinds of iron to fire. And I'm not going to steal. I'll let you kind of get into some of that as we talk today. But a couple things. You're really big in social media marketing,
right.
And that's something that you're looking to get into more. And you just recently put out a video to kind of promote yourself to the Blaze. And it's a really, really awesome video. Really well produced. You said your wife is a video editor, so you guys put together a really good video. Other than that, you've had a kind of a history of a couple of things. Been on a school board, voted to the Lehigh Valley Republican Committee,
Mm-hmm.
and a lead editor on a website. It was Our Last Stand.
Yes.
So I mean, man, you're extremely political.
Yes.
I mean, we've had many conversations about this, and I really, although we disagree on some ways, I really like conversations with people that are, really mindful of what's going on in the world, and also take an interest and really try to dig in and make change, or at least be part of the conversation. So welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
So tell us more about this Blaze thing.
Sure. Well, just to kind of go back to the website there, Our Last Stand, a couple interesting things. That website was started with two other individuals, Eric Estevez and Jerome Hudson. Okay.
Give a little shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
Wherever you may be.
Jerome Hudson
in the
actually
universe.
just got a job with Breitbart News, so he's going to be working for them. Interestingly enough, I met Jerome Hudson by one day I heard him call into Glenn Beck's radio program. He was talking about being a black conservative and what that's like in college life and being labeled as Uncle Tom and everything. Mm-hmm. And his story was just fascinating. He later then showed up on Glenn Beck's TV show because Beck took such an interest in him. And I found him on Facebook. I wrote him a message. I said, I think it's really brave of you to come out and say what you did. I just wanted to express my interest in, talking to you a little bit more. That formulated into us starting our own website. Eric Estevez, who is a Cuban American, lives out in New Jersey. His parents were immigrants to here, so he has that whole background. That was really interesting. He interviewed Brigitte Gabriel, who shows up on Fox a lot. I don't want to get it wrong, but I think she's Palestinian and converted to Christianity.
Okay.
And it was all about her escape from Palestine to get over to here.
Yeah.
With all the stuff that was going on over there.
Okay.
He wrote a review of her book, and they actually contacted us to do an interview with her.
Oh, nice.
So we did the interview. He started doing some activism for her, and within 2 months of us starting this website, he was on the Daily Show.
Wow.
So we've had Jerome Hudson. He continues to do what he does. He's a lead Tea Party activist. He speaks at a lot of conventions and stuff. They actually bring him to the conventions to speak. So that background was pretty crazy for me. It was a wild ride, but then our lives kind of got real and we ended it. But it was pretty neat.
It's probably interesting. Was that really your first kind of introduction into that world of journalism and politics?
No, I had my own blog called The Generation Y Conservative, which I have a Facebook page that's called that, and I continue to post articles and commentary on. But interestingly enough, there was a website. There is a website called Brazen Careerist, and when they started out, they were looking for people in different backgrounds of blogs to contribute to their website, and they literally siphoned from your blog and just posted it on their website. And my first dive in was an article that I wrote wondering why, and this is before gay marriage was passed in the U.S., wondering why it was such a big issue for gay marriage if we could assign the same rights and benefits to civil unions.
Okay.
And it was something that I wrote. I forget what the title of the blog was.
Yeah.
But this website, Brazen Careerists, took it upon themselves to change the name of the article to "My One Problem with Gay Marriage."
Wow.
And it was just to drive traffic. And I guarantee you, to this day, it was one of the most read articles on that website.
Wow.
Still
On there. Wow.
And to see, I mean, there was great response from my opposing side, because there were people that wanted to educate me on what civil unions benefits and rights come with those and why it's not like marriage.
Yeah.
And then you had people that were completely ignorant that read the headline and said you're a bigot.
What was the one problem?
That's it. Well, that was the thing. I was just trying to find out why we couldn't have civil unions with those same rights and benefits. So they took it upon themselves to make that the problem itself. I don't know. But that was pretty interesting. So that was one of the first forays.
I hope you enjoyed that footage. Here's some popcorn from Andrew's studio. I was using the slow motion feature on my phone to record it. This was an iPhone 6. I have had so much fun recording this popcorn. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.